A century ago, in the dawn of modern management, the main problem American executives grappled with was how to organize repeating operations for increasing productivity. In the transition away from an agricultural-based economy and toward a machine-based one, the manufacturing of all metal machine tools spawned other machines for manufacturing in many industries. Steam engines developed to pump water out of coal mines sprang up in factories of every kind. The monotonous drum of textile mills beat from dawn to dusk. Automobile companies churned out cars on assembly lines, and Henry Ford proclaimed famously, "You can have any color as long as it's black." Industrial age executives used the division of labor and specialization to create economies of scale, and factories and mass production were the engines of an economic boom. While improving operational productivity remains important today, a new set of challenges is motivating companies to develop a core competency in the delivery of change through projects. Organizations of all stripes must execute entirely new things, new in kind, to cope with changing environments. A car company may design a new hybrid, build a new power grid, or merge with a new competitor. A consumer electronics maker may develop a new mobile device, content providers may find new ways to deliver intellectual property, and software developers may create new apps. As projects, each of these is one of a kind, not the product of an assembly line that produces the same thing repeatedly. Indeed, a project is a temporary endeavor with a start and a finish, designed to produce unique results. Projects have proliferated as the imperative to produce changes or adapt to a changing environment has increased. Projects are nothing new as a whole. The span of human history is replete with projects, from building the Egyptian pyramids, Roman aqueducts, and Great Wall of China to unlocking the human genome and landing the Curiosity rover on Mars. Organizations of all kinds churn out projects, and while each project produces something unique, projects have become highly routine work. Just as industrial-age businesses had to become more capable in their production lines of identical products, now a rapidly growing number of organizations is becoming capable in execution as the process of delivering change through projects. Strategic decisions regarding where and how to compete are translated constantly into projects to advance strategic intent. While projects are nothing new as a whole, the landscape has changed radically. This past year more information was produced than in the past 5,000 years combined, and by some estimates the amount of information produced across the Earth now doubles every 12 hours. To maintain control in this exponential future, organizations must be able to deliver change with more variety than the external environment exhibits. Having moved from the industrial age to the information age and into an environment characterized by uncertainty, our imperative is to cope with change and deliver change capably despite this new normal. We do this by assembling diverse capabilities into projects that produce things new in kind each time, and we must do so successfully, consistently, and predictably. The process for choosing and for delivering projects to advance your organization's strategic intent must be predictable precisely because the external environment is complex, volatile, and uncertain. Beyond organizing ongoing operations for productivity, executives have begun to make the delivery of unique projects capable. They have restructured their organizations into fluid networks of adaptable projects, often composed of personnel from multiple organizations, blurring traditional corporate and agency boundaries. In this new landscape, standards for collaboration have become the basis of execution and are more important than ever before. Making those standards capable has become a critical success factor for executives and the organizations they lead. Fortunately, those standards exist. In 1998, executives throughout the world came together to codify their knowledge of what is involved in translating organizational strategies into projects and delivering those projects successfully, a system that became known as Organizational Project Management, or OPM. This volunteer effort was led by the founder of OPM Experts, John Schlichter, supported by a team of hundreds of professionals from 35 countries. The team surveyed 30,000 people to elaborate the OPM system and a model for making this system capable in organizations of all kinds. This is called the Organizational Project Management Maturity Model, or OPM3. Since the first publication of this standard in 2002, OPM Experts has been helping clients across the globe to unleash the power of OPM3. These clients include leaders in outsourcing, foreign relations, telecommunications, municipalities, applied science laboratories, NGOs, hospitals, cable television, American military intelligence, crisis response, financial services, terrestrial and spaceborne electronics, mega-infrastructure operations, regional governments, rapid transit, risk retention, mobile technology manufacturers, enterprise application giants, and many others across North and South America, Europe, the Middle East and Asia. The breadth and depth of organizations that have adopted OPM3 is a testimony to the relevance and importance of this work and its place in the arc of human progress, but more to the point, it is in fact how work is done today and for the foreseeable future in organizations like yours.